Why is it that the private sector are not, they don't want to support, especially research?
I really want to know, how can we be helped as the academic institutions, training institutions, to improve our funding levels so that we can probably deliver to you the kind of graduates you want really?
The private sector is actually very committed to invest and work with the universities and invest in technologies. I'll give an example. I mean, basically from experience. Before I joined FARA, I had 3 sessions with Makerere University, particularly Professor Kaya. And Professor Kaya, because of the relationship that was in press, was always coming to supervise and see what the students are doing. So when he came, we found we were producing juice. But one of the students was saying, no, look, what we do is the waste, the residues that we are getting before we produce juice. In the visit, Kaya looked at that and said, look, I think this student have got a point, and this is a such an issue. We put in money. Before I left, we discovered, as I talk now, if you go on YouTube, you will see, except by then I left and it had already started producing banana cookies. But the genesis of banana cookies, with the support of the university, and now when they did the results and realized the ratios and whatever we need, we found actually we are making more money in banana cookies than the juice. But you cannot get the banana cookies unless you squeeze and get the juice fast. And I think that's what Unibre now presents. That's why we are saying, can we look at a consortium that is composed of private sector, research, and academia, so that we start working together? 2, joint resource mobilization. I think a number of, they are here. I'm very confident because I'm talking from experience. We have been able as private sector to join hands and develop proposals. Russia can bear witness. We've been together in private sector. We have worked with Aseleka to develop projects. We have a project with Sokoine University in Tanzania. We had a project in Rwanda with RAP. Here in Kenya, where is Eric? Eric is here, I think, from Kenyatta University, with the private sector. So there must be a deliberate effort by the university to work with specific private sector, work with them and demonstrate change, and people will come. And you start working on it. It may not work out one day. We need to be patient a bit. The private sector uses one formula, which we call WIFM in marketing, which is what is in it for me. So when you are presenting, and I will sum it up with this, which I want to support, that we'll work out with ANAF and see whether we can work out something like this. This is a compendium of technologies. And I want to give an example. Just one page, you allow me, facilitator. You see this? This is a compendium of 129 technologies ready for commercialization. But from here to here is one page, done. The background of the technology, benefits of the technology, investment required, how much I need to invest, and how much I get in the technology. You got another one. Now, if you invite the private sector to visit the university library, I need 10 days to get what I need to commercialize in order to visit the whole library and start looking at. Can we package simple information that when you come and you are talking, we can't do everything. Get communicators. There are people who know how to convince. So when you come to my office and I have my money, and you're saying you see what? 3 things. How much is the technology? How much do I get from technology? And where is the source of the technology? And succeed in any business, you need to associate with intellectuals. And you cannot get intellectuals anywhere else apart from in universities. So my experience is that they don't fear it. But the relationship, it's not that they're fearing competition. But they come with high expectations. Somebody comes today, says, I have got masters. Okay, we sit together. What can you offer? Now, I find I need more time to actually train this person than the time I need to manage my business. Yeah. So, and eventually the person, the beginning point is, how much are you paying me? Before even I know what you're going to offer. The value proposition is very important. We need to add on the career planning and mentoring in the package in the universities. So that by the time the person gets out, You are not looking at this person as a competitor, but you're going to be partners. And that's the value chain here. If I look at this person and it's very good, I say for you, position yourself in this, and may I continue here, and we work together.
Who graduates the graduates and bring them out in the fields? One of student enter, process out, no follow up. In business, we follow up our products. How is the juice tasting? Is it keeping well? How do you like the bottle? How is your stomach? So students are not followed up by African University. Look at the alumni system. It's very weak. Look at the Western University. Do you know what they do? They follow you up to the last point, up to the grave.
Yes.
Workshops, alumni meetings. They make a conference like this. This is a topic, all alumni. 10,000 students or 10,000 contacts send out invitation. They are invited, the key speakers, and then they are paying, they are bringing money. There's fundraising. Big tycoons. Mention your university. Look at your alumni list from the last 40 years and check who became a tycoon. Go to him or her. You are a graduate. You want you to so 1 point. Second point, consortia. Do you know, when you marry, you are not allowed to intermarry. Don't marry your brother and sister. Nephew, never. It's bad, because it's inbreeding in biology.
That's right.
Correct. Now, why are you doing it when you build consortia? When you build consortia, my brother, my sister, come together and write a proposal. You may have different universities and institutions, but your brother and sister, no! Build your consortia, not by friendship, but by competency. In end, friendship will come out.
Yes.
But build consortia with strangers who have the brain, and not with who knows who, but who knows what. To fit into the consortia. Thank you.
Because we talk about the private sector like it's one entity. It's not. It's hundreds of thousands of entities, and we need to find the right partnerships for a specific thing. If it's just broad, sort of, we want to align together for CSR or to say we're doing something together but we have no substance, it usually doesn't go very far. Yeah? But we need to do more of a job in identifying where we need the private sector to come in, where it's more efficient, and what's our value proposition to the private sector.